With only 8 years left to the 2030 goal of ending AIDS as a global health threat, barriers leading to inequalities like economic, social, cultural and legal factors need to be urgently addressed. This year's theme is Equalized to End AIDS, Equal Access to Treatment and Prevention Services. It is a call to ensure that persons living with HIV are not left behind by adopting more community interventions.
PMTCT is a priority to us, and as we move towards the Alignment 2.0 program, we must prioritize this and also engage and identify key stakeholders, especially at the community level.
Experts at the forefront of this response are highlighting the achievements of the nation's response as they mark the World AIDS Day. They still believe that more efforts still need to be put in place in order to achieve the 2030 target. This launch of the HIV Trust Fund online donation portal and other supporting tools are expected to make this possible.
Nigeria has now reached the stage where 90% of those who believe are HIV positive know their status. 98% of those who know their status are on HIV treatment, and 95% of those who are on treatment have attained viral suppression.
We have recorded significant growth in key population treatment sites, from 10 sites in 2017, covering about 16,000 people living with HIV/AIDS then, to about 120 sites in 2021, with coverage of over 222,000 individuals.
As the Yuletide season approaches, many things are put in place to ensure a hitch-free celebration, even for the millions of travelers and other motorists. This is why the Directorate of Road Traffic Services has inducted an additional 20 road traffic and vehicle inspection officers and mayors. These volunteers have all decided to give their services to help road traffic management, especially at a time there will be an increase in vehicular movements due to added traveling. The inductees, which include a lawmaker, have been chosen because they have met a series of standards before being selected.
You must be a working class individual, you must own a car, and also you must have valid vehicle papers and also means of livelihood, because this is volunteerism.
Just being given the authority to serve without being offensive to anybody. That is the essence of this.
The added traffic on roads opens the room for several traffic infractions, which will be curtailed by these road traffic management officers.
So the traffic is growing, both vehicle traffic and then human traffic is growing every day. So we need to now complement our activities by bringing in people who can help us sell the product. And then they've been passed through the SOPs. They have a standard operation procedures they have to pass through. They have been trained on how to conduct themselves on the road.
The issue of driving against the traffic, issue of meeting of the light, just name them, they are there. So the coming of the mayors, I think, is a very good one for us. They are going to go a long way to complement the effort of the VIO.
FCT traffic matters. It is all our responsibility. We need to, all hands needs to be on deck to see that you can get home freely and you can get to work freely. And also when accident occur, there should be people who would respond to it before even the authorities come.
Nigeria and other countries of the world are commemorating 16 days of activism to eliminate gender-based violence. This coalition of faith-based organizations and pressure groups is united in its call to appreciate the equality of the male and female before their creator. The group says it stands firmly on fighting for gender equality and transforming discriminatory and unequal power relationships.
Violence against women and girls is one of the most widespread, persistent and devastating human rights violations in our world today. Remains largely unreported due to the impunity, silence, stigma, and shame surrounding it.
The number of women involved in decision making in our country, in our culture, is now better than what we had in the past. The number of women involved in issue of governance have now gone past where we are. The kind of decisions taken about women inheritance have now changed from what we knew before to some.
The recent assassination of a female politician
and they escaped with it.